10 News starts right now.
Good morning, South Florida. I'm Eric Yutzi. Here's a look at your top stories on this Tuesday. A family carjacked while returning home from Disney World. They were at a rest stop in Martin County when an armed man demanded their vehicle. The mother, with the baby in the car, fought back, but as you can see, the man managed to take off with the baby and the child's grandmother still inside. Police say several miles later, he let the grandma and the infant out. Police later did catch up with 21-year-old Jacques Jean in North Miami and arrested him. 3 people pulled from the water in Virginia Key. A mother and her 9-year-old son saved by a 17-year-old boy who jumped in to rescue them. That Good Samaritan also then getting in trouble with those strong currents. We were told that bystanders rushed to help them, but that teen was unresponsive. Crews did send him to Jackson's Ryder Trauma Center, where he is in extremely critical condition. That mother and son are okay. Relief for flyers at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. That north runway reopens today. The runway has been closed for 4 months for a rehabilitation project, which cost $95 million. The refurbished runway has new safety lights, better drainage, and other structural improvements. The closure led to countless flights and delays.
Listen to Local 10's podcast, The Florida Files, wherever you are, whenever you want. Just say, Alexa, play the Florida Files podcast.
Getting the latest episode of Florida Files. Here it is from TuneIn.
Previously on the Florida Files.
Or just ask Siri, I want to hear the latest Florida Files podcast.
Here's the newest episode of the Florida Files.
Get the Florida Files on Alexa, Google Home, or Apple devices just by saying play the Florida Files podcast. The Florida Files from the one and only Local 10.
Search at sea continues for a missing diver off of Deerfield Beach. The Coast Guard looking for the 55-year-old man who was last seen Sunday evening with a group of divers on the Lady Go dive boat. They all went down into the water, resurfaced sometime later, but he did not. Search and rescue crews have been searching ever since and continue to look for him. As breaking news happens, we will keep you covered on air and online. Head to local10.com for more local news coverage and updates.